Hello everybody, this is Henning the Tiger Salamander, and he belongs to a group of salamanders called the mole salamanders. And what generally characterizes these guys is big, strong, powerful arms for digging into the substrate, usually for winter to hibernate or just for cover and shelter. They're a pretty cool, colorful species of salamander. They're common throughout most of the United States. There's a few different subspecies of them, but I'm not going to go into details on them right now. They eat a mix of night crawlers, crickets, and cockroaches, and they're pretty easy to keep as pets. I plan on doing a tutorial video later down the line on how to set up a bioactive enclosure for these guys that will make them happy and you. Bioactive is really the only way to go because it lets you not have to really clean up as much. It feels much more natural for the animal and it's just better. I'm going to quickly demonstrate a feeding video for this guy real quick. I have some night crawlers with me, so I'm just going to drop one in, and hopefully we can get him to eat it on camera. And, oh, here we go. Alright, I'll let you guys sit with this in the background. When it comes to handling a salamander, or any amphibian for that matter, you generally want to, at the very least, wash your hands very thoroughly with soap and hot water. Some people like to use gloves, but amphibians have very sensitive skin and they can absorb anything off your hands into their bodies, and you could very easily poison them. And you should always wash your hands afterwards as well, because sometimes amphibians can poison you right back. But as long as you don't touch your eyes or your mouth, you're fine. Just make sure you wash your hands with hot water, like I said. Now, they can feel a little slimy, but that's just how most amphibians are. Henning here, I've had him for 2.5 years already. I got him at a reptile expo, and he has spent a lot of time burrowed down his tank, and that's pretty normal behavior for them. They do like to burrow. They're very food motivated, so they will come up for that, and they're a pretty interactive amphibian if you are planning on getting one. They will come up to the glass for feedings. I've had one in a terrarium before where it would kind of come up to the glass and like stand on its back two legs and just like try and get my attention. They're very active and not very afraid for most amphibians. As you can see, night crawlers, good food choice, but they're also good to give them crickets with calcium and vitamin powder on them, just to make sure you hit their diet requirements. Roaches are good. Some people even feed them pinky mice as a once in a while treat, just big fatty items. These guys, they love to eat. They can get pretty big. They're pretty large for a terrestrial salamander. Anyway, if you're looking to get a first amphibian, I highly recommend the tiger salamander, as they're very easy to keep and feed as well, but they also have a lot of personality to them, and they're big enough to keep track of, so you won't lose it. Like I said, these guys make for a great first pet if you're looking for something that's pretty low maintenance, but isn't too afraid of humans, and is fairly active for an amphibian when it's not burrowed. These guys are a great start. That's all. Thanks for watching. This is Uniquely Exotics. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have a video on putting together an enclosure for these guys pretty soon. And there's a lot of different options you can do for that, so I look forward to it. I'll show off my current setup for them, but I'll also talk about some more generous setups you can do for them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Like I said, this guy's name is Henning. Sorry, Henning's missing a lot. No, that's the Henning, no, you. Hold on, I'm gonna go into handle it in a second. You're not even talking to me,